What is up everybody, Ronny here, your go-to instructor if you want to learn how to design with Canva. Today I'm coming at you guys with a brand new video with the latest Canva updates. Today is the 20th of April. I've done one of these videos about 2 months ago, end of February, and now it's that time of the year when we have to go see what's new in the Canva universe.
Look at this dude.
Alright, so thank you for being here. Thank you for following us. For those of you who don't know me, I am Ronny Hermosa. I am an online instructor and I specialize in Canva along with other visual marketing courses. If you always want to be up to date with Canva, you can join our Facebook group. It is called Learn to Design with Canva. We have about 6,000 members already in this group. We share updates about Canva tutorials, and you can also submit your design for a feedback from our community. So a lot of cool stuff in the group. Learn to Design with Canva. Alright, so let's go and let's discover what's new in the Canva universe. The first new feature I would like to present to you guys is called the color search. So we are going to open a new document. Let me just create a new document, let's say a flyer. Doesn't really matter what kind of document here. But the color search is very simple. You can click on the colors here, and then here on the search bar, you can insert a keyword or the hex code of a specific color. So let me try a keyword. Let's type summer, for example. Let's see what comes up. So here we have like a bunch of color palette suggestions from Canva. Summer soft, thwarted summer shower, summer trend, summer popsicle. I don't know what's going on with the twitching. The twitching effect here, but I'm just going to stay out of this box. Dull summer afternoon, summer flare, etc., etc. So you have a bunch of proposed color palettes already here with the keyword summer. Let's try another keyword. Let's try hot. See what's coming up. So we have a bunch of other palettes here. I don't see how this is so much related to the keyword hot. Let's try ocean. Yeah, we have more like ocean-like colors. So it's not really 100% like very sharp. Some keywords work better than others. And also the promise here made by Canva is that this works with hex codes. So let's go ahead and find one of the hex codes of the colors that we like. So this is my eyedropper. Still waiting for Canva to release their own color picker. But let's say I like this pink right here, F10AAA. So I'll copy this. I will search for this. And here, so we have a bunch of colors that would combine nicely with this specific color that I searched using the hex code. So that's how you use color search. It's a new feature. I think it's a promising feature because for those of you who are not sure how to combine their colors, how to create that color palette, though there are thousands of other tools to find about color palettes and to combine different colors, not related to Canva. Canva does have a few. Actually, there is this tool that Canva has where you upload a photo and they will extract 5 colors, create a palette made of 5 colors, 4 or 5, I'm not sure, but they will extract these colors from your photo. There's also this other tool that they have, canva.com/colors, and then you will land on a whole section of their website where you can find information about colors. So that was the first feature, that is the color search. Let's move on to the second feature. The second feature is actually my favorite one so far, and that has to do with gradients. Those of you who know me know that I love gradients, so thank you Canva for adding all these cool stuff with gradients. This is by far the most important updates regarding gradients ever. I mean, I've never seen such a huge choice of new gradients before and gradient tools before. So let me show you what I mean by this. So in order to find this, make sure you are on your element tab right here, and then just type in gradients. Then you will see all these new things right here. Those are shapes that you can actually tweak as a gradient. So let me show you this one. I think everybody already knew this one. This is not the very new one. So this one is just a simple square shape that allowed you to change the 2 colors. nothing really special about this one, it was here before. But now we have new shapes like the second one that can actually support 3 colors. So you can create very cool gradients with these 3 colors. So let's see, we have this green color right here. How do we find 2 other nice colors that could go well and complete this like 3-part gradient? So one could be white, for example, and then the one in the middle should be another green, maybe this one. And now you have some kind of nice green dégradé here, like gradient, that could work perfectly. So if you want to spread this over the whole page, you can just do like this and adjust your gradient position like this. All right, so that's one of the tools, but let's see what they have in store for us. They have more stuff, like they have this round gradient, 2 colors. They have this other one with 3 colors, which is pretty cool. We have this one. What is this? It is kind of similar to the first one, but just the orientation of the gradient is from up to bottom. Like you see, the shinier, the lighter part of the gradient is on the first one is on the left side. Here it's on the top upper side. So it's just a question of orientation. If you actually, like, you can turn it around like this, and you can really play around with this gradient to achieve the effect you're looking for. But the very crunchy stuff is this one. If you look at this one, if you look what they say, it is a gradient that fades to transparency. So this is actually very cool. Let me show you, let me illustrate that with a graphic here. I first need to find a graphic to put in the background. So let me use one of my dabbing Santa here. It's pretty cool. All right, going back to the elements, and I'm going to apply this effect right here. I'm going to turn this around like this. I'm going to make this bigger so it covers actually my whole screen. And look at this.
Merry Christmas.
You can play with a gradient and you can still see what's behind it. So if you really pay close attention, it goes from like fully opaque, like no transparency, to transparent, like gradually. So this is very cool. You can now play around with this. You can bring Santa here in the foreground if you want, or in the background. But this is a pretty cool feature if you want to create gradients that go from color to transparent. All right, what else do they have? So we have the transparent here. We have a full screen gradient. So that's a wide recolorable gradient. So this one, it's the rectangle shape. So this is more adequate if you are creating presentations, even if you're creating like Instagram stories, those vertical like 9 by 16 aspect ratio. This is more adequate because it covers most of your screen. So that's pretty cool. That's a 2-color gradient. And then we have the very cool and trendy shapes, and we have a bunch of them. So we have shapes like these kind of blurpy kind of shapes that you can all customize, like the gradient, the colors. Some of them are 2 colors, I guess, and some of them are 3 colors, as you can see here. So thank you very much, Canva, for this. I really love these. Then we have some kind of brush strokes, like these ones. Like all these strokes, like paint or brush stroke, are very useful because you can customize them. And they, if you learn how to play with these, it could really create some very stunning effects in your visuals, in your design. So that's what I had about gradients for you guys. I suggest you type in gradient in the search bar right here. Make sure you are under the element tab. If you're under template, nothing will really happen. So make sure you are under the elements tab, type in gradient and start playing around with these cool little gradient things, guys. This is pretty cool. All right, so moving on to the third feature, it is called recently used doc types. So in order to illustrate this, I'm going to show you what it is. So these are the doc types, or the document types. So this is a blog banner, a presentation, a flyer, Instagram story. So basically what Canva did here with this update is like give more AI to the software, like let the software know, let the app know, okay, this is the latest kind of document type I have been using. So please show me that first, because it's most likely that this is the type of document I need to create. So let me show you how this works. Like, let's use a document type. You can see here blog banner, presentation, flyer, Instagram story. All these are the latest document I used and saved. So if I go far, like to the edge of this list, for example, a certificate. I never use certificate, I never create these, but let's use one and see how the document type will now be recorded as one of my like go-to documents. So let's create a very simple like certificate style. Okay, this is my certificate. I don't need to go crazy on this. This is Ronny certificate. Okay, let's save this document. Save. All right, should be saved now. I will close this. I'll come back to the Canva dashboard and I will refresh. And what I want to show you is that you see the AI did its work, did its job, and now we have the certificate as the first document showing here because Canva realized, oh, this user is using this kind of document type, so let's serve it to him. All right, so that was this little feature. It will improve the user experience. So again, well done, Canva. The next feature I want to show you guys is a very practical one, and it's called Publish Your Design as an email. So in order to illustrate that, I'm going to show you, for example, I created this Facebook story yesterday. So let's say you want to send this to one of your colleagues, one of your friends, and ask that person to publish this. All right, so you can now use the arrow right here and select email. So you go for email, then you can choose what kind of format. You will have three options in terms of format. You have PDF standard, JPEG, or PNG. So in my case, I just choose PNG. I want the 3 pages, and I want to send that to, let's say, Ronny. Yeah, I want to send that to Ronny. Why not? I know this guy's password. So I'm gonna send this, preparing your design, send it, and let's see what happens. All right, so now I'm going to open my email address and see what's up in there if I received an email from Canva. Suspense, yes, Canva, an attachment has been shared with you. So let's go ahead and see how it looks. The design has been shared with you. Ronny Hermosa, I would like you to take a look at that design. You can find the design attached to this email, and there it is. So I have my 3 JPEG. Let's download one to show you is correctly. Boom. So basically a neat little feature if you need to share your work with your colleagues, with anybody, simply send it as an attachment to your email. And then the last feature I would like to talk to you in details, like this is the last feature available to all Canva users as for now. We are going to cover some other crunchy but non-official stuff in just a second. But that new feature is called the Canva groups. So what are Canva groups? You can see here, this is my team, Ronny's team, and I can create a group. You see this button, Ronny's team, create a group. So if I push here, if I click this button, I can create a group. I can rename the group. So it will be group blah, blah, blah. All right. And I can add members to the group. I don't have many members in my team right now, but if you had members in your team, you can add this person to a specific group. And then what does a group do? Well, it allows you, if you have a big team, let's say you work with Canva in your company, you have like a 40 people company, and you have different people using the Canva app. You know, you have this huge team on Canva. You have, let's say you have about 25% in your company using Canva. Okay, so you have a team, it's called your team, whatever name, team in Canva, just like I have Ronny's team. But you have maybe 5 people that work on a specific project in your company, and you need these people to have access to specific documents that maybe not everybody in your company needs to have access to. So what you can do now is create a group within your team in Canva and give access to certain folders and documents to only the people in that specific group. So basically groups is like a more precise way, a more granular way to decide who has access to specific folders and documents. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about what is to come, what is for the future, what are some of the non-official updates coming to Canva. Let's have a disclaimer first. I am a Canva certified creative, as the shirt says, and I am also in a beta group for Canva videos, because we are going to talk briefly about this. I cannot say much because I'm bound by this promise that I made to Canva, that I will not reveal features, or I will not show you screenshots of features that are not yet public. So I cannot say much, so I'm not going to show you anything. I'm just going to mention the little bit that I can mention, because all I can do is mention right now. So the first thing, let me check my list right here. The first thing, of course, is the elephant in the room. It's Canva video features. So there will be, what I can tell you is that Canva is working on some new video features to allow users to import videos into the app, but also to export some of their creation in the video format. So that's what I can tell you guys. I have been playing around with this a little bit. It is still very much basic, but under development. So know that this is coming, and I hope, and this is me hoping now, I don't know, I'm not, again, bound to Canva in any ways, just other than being a Canva certified creative, but I hope that one day we will see a timeline coming to Canva where we can simply put our videos, do some basic like video editing, like trimming, cutting, pasting, stuff like that. But also add some more elements to this timeline, like text element, animated text, transitions, stuff like that. That would be very cool. So we could just do some basic video editing within Canva. And for those of you who don't have access to these more complicated and expensive softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro on the Mac, Canva would be a very nice alternative for creating simple videos for social media. So the video features are slowly coming and making their way to the Canva platform, which is absolutely fantastic. I cannot tell you more for now, and what I can tell you is that they are working hard on video. The next thing on the list is a photo marketplace, some kind of very large library of photos that you will be able to browse directly in Canva. They call it, for now, the Photo 2.0 marketplace. And this will be like a giant photo library that you can purchase to insert in your design. So it's a little bit different than what you can search already here in the Elements tab. You can search for photos and stuff like that, that you can use as a $1 element for one-time use. The photo library will be a more complete photo library where a little bit more options to search, but also to purchase your photos, not for just for one-time use, but for multiple use. So that's going to be the photo library. I don't know yet how they will call this, but it's still in the beta version, so I cannot tell you more or show you images about this. Next, we have the content apps. So as you know, Canva has a bunch of content apps right here. So some of them are available to the public, some of them are still in beta, but there is one in particular that I want to talk about, and these are the content apps, like the video, the GIF, the YouTube one. So these, I'm not going to open them because I cannot show you how they work, but what they do is that they allow you to import some external content to your Canva design, like a YouTube video or a GIF from Giphy, for example. So this is pretty cool, and it is coming very soon, I guess, to the Canva for Work users, because in order to have these Canva apps, you need to be a Canva for Work user. So that's pretty much what I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to learn more about Canva, there are two ways of doing this. The free way is just to join our Learn to Design with Canva Facebook group. The second way, if you're ready to invest a little bit in your Canva education, you can enroll in my 2019 Canva Master Course on Udemy. So if you write me a message, I'll be happy to send you a discount coupon to enroll in the Canva Master Course. I really hope you enjoyed this video and me bringing you these Canva updates. Let me know what you think about these styles of video. You can share them with your friends. If you are yourself a Canva educator, Canva certified creative, feel free to share this with your audience. I'm okay to share this, no problem about this. And I will see you in the next video.